Well, guys, in addition to the ridiculously high interest rates and, of course, the ridiculously high cost of homes, the American dream is getting harder and harder to attain. So when it comes to buying that house, you want to save as much money as you can, right? Well, it comes down to negotiating your best deal, and nobody knows more about negotiation than Miss Jeanette Womble from eXp Realty. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me back.
Absolutely. So let's talk about it. Now, you've not written a book called The Art of the Deal, but negotiations can still happen, right?
They can,
Okay.
and we are still in a seller's market due to low inventory. So sometimes people are finding that they're in multiple offers. Sometimes they may be the only offer, but the seller isn't always willing to come off the price as much.
Okay.
So there are things that you can do to try to make your offer attractive to a seller and negotiating techniques that you can use.
Okay.
One of the things that sellers love to see is if you offer to purchase the home as is, which means that you can still do inspections, but you're going to take care of all the repairs after closing.
Because traditionally, back years ago, I guess that would be the thing is, I'll buy your house, but you're going to fix the roof for me first, that kind of thing, right?
Yes, and sellers can be facing thousands of dollars of repairs, especially in our area with all the rainfall and everything that we have weather-wise. So as-is offers are a great way to negotiate and to get a little bit of a leg up when you're trying to make it attractive to the seller.
Okay, what else?
The other thing that you can do is you can offer to pay the seller's closing costs. Instead of going in, negotiating over price, which could affect the appraisal, the property may not appraise if you go in over list price.
Right.
So you can offer to pay their closing costs, which then doesn't rest on appraisal.
What is average? What is that number?
Generally speaking, you could see sellers can have, $5,000 to $10,000 of closing costs.
Wow.
So depending on the price of the house, if you offer to pay their closing costs, it doesn't rest on the appraisal.
Okay, perfect. What else?
The other thing that you can do is you can make it very attractive to the seller to allow them to move one time or to stay in the home after closing.
So you're going to let them stay like roommates? Hey, everybody, I'm just going to move in with you.
Exactly. So I always like to ask the other agent or find out if the seller would like to stay for a few weeks after closing. Sometimes they're buying another home, and if that's the case, they can move one time, which can save them thousands or tens of thousands of dollars in their moving expenses.
Those are great ideas.
Yeah.
Easy. Get yourself a better deal.
It is. And if all else fails, offer to name your firstborn after the seller of the home, and generally speaking, they'll be willing to work with you a lot if you do that.
That's a pro tip right there. That's a pro tip. All right, Jeanette Womble, eXp Realty. We'll put these details at abccolumbia.com. Also links to her if you're looking to buy or sell a house. If you don't have an agent yet, I know one. There it is. It's the American dream, home ownership. Negotiate the best deal. Tell you what do I have to do to keep you in the show today? There you go. Stay close. We'll see you.